Assalamualaikum to Madam Zanaria. My name is Siti Sofura binti Benyamin.
And I am Norazina binti Haruna.
So today we're gonna evaluate
our last video during the interview. And we will start by explaining what we get from the interview.
Yes. So based on the interview, we find that even a small matter could make someone feel traumatic, and this trauma is not easy to heal. Do you agree?
Yes, I'm agree with that.
Yes, but with a good way and action, someone can easily deal with it or maybe heal from the traumatic situation. So based on our guest, her trauma is about friendship. So what we learn here is that not everyone wants us to get close to their loved one, even though we have known each other for such a long time. And we do learn that in any relationship, trust is the major things to gain, and it plays the most important role. Therefore, we believe the loss of trust means the loss of a bond.
The person that we choose to do the interview is Farah Waziha. Okay, she's one of the student in University Sultan Zainal Abidin, and the reason for why we choose her is first and foremost is because she have the free time to do the interview with us. She can spend time for us. Secondly is because she's a friend of mine, so I know exactly that she can respond to any question that we are going to ask during the interview. And I know that she's quite a talkative person, and she have a good communication skill. And finally, the reason for why we chose her is because she study in the course of Usuluddin Counseling, and the topic that we pick is traumatic situation. So I really hope when we pick her, I just have the thought on my mind that she might can share tips on how to deal with the traumatic situation using the psychological way, because I know that she learned that in her counseling class. That is the reason for why we pick her, and what is the connection between her and our topic.
So next, we are going to explain the verbal communication that occur during the interview. So the first one is intrapersonal. It happens when the guest mentioned that she asked herself on why her friend treat her that way. So it shows internal dialogue about her and the situation that she currently faces. Second one is interpersonal. So the guest mentioned that she have conversation between her and also her friend, and between her and her friend's boyfriend. And last but not least, there is also group communications. The guest did mention that she asked and tell her group of friends on how to deal with her situation.
And finally, I am going to explain what kind of non-verbal communication that happened during the interview. So the first one is the gesture. As our interviewee do some hand movement to show that she's trying to remember something, like what I'm doing right now, and she did that. And when she want to explain the story about the situation when she reach her friend, like she do some hand gestures to show that this is my friend, and then I try to call her boyfriend, and she did this kind of hand gesture. And then when we ask question or when we share some opinion and she agree with it, she nods her head, so it's also a gesture. And finally, this is what I am doing, not what our interviewee doing. When I talk to her, like what I'm saying is right, like what I'm trying to say, like right, something like that, I touch her laps to show like some fun. And then secondly, the facial expression, and our interviewee smile on, and we also smile to her to show that we we try to create a
Interaction.
positive and interaction, a positive vibes interaction towards each other. And our interviewee also do some frowning face when she tells that she feels sad. And then for the third one is the posture, and when our interviewee sit down but she's not crossing her legs, so it shows that she actually trying to be open to us, to tell us her traumatic experience, the story that she should keep by her own, but she feel open to tell us, so she did not cross her leg. And then for the fourth one is the tones of voice. When she tried to tell that she feels sad and she feels disappointed with what her friend do, her voice became a little bit slower and slightly slow, slower, like when she talk like happily, like when she explained about the things at first, she used this kind of voice, but when she start to show her disappointment, she used the lower voice. And then for the fifth one is the eye contact. When she speak to me, she look at my eyes, and when she speak to Sofura, she look at Sofura's eyes. And when we ask her to explain, to share advice to the audience, she look at the camera, so it shows that she have the eye contact. And finally is about the space and proximity. When she sits close to us, and especially closer to me because we are close to each other, so it shows that there is a bond between both of us. Because she is a friend of mine, there is a relationship, a bond there. That is all from us. And we know that we might make a few mistakes in our previous video, but I really hope that we can improve more in the future. And I know that we still need to work on our body gesture and so on. And I really hope that for the next video or any task given to us the next time, we will do more better than this one.
We will try to improve to be the best.
That is all from us. Thank you.
Thank you, madam.